99.3. Let's talk.
.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Welcome to the last hour of the show. The hard fact is where we are right now on Nigeria Info 99.3, and I bid you welcome to the program. I'm Sheriff Quadry. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. My guest is currently joining us from the federal capital, and we'll be having a conversation with Dr. Yahuza Ghetso. Dr. Yahuza Ghetso, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. I know you have a very limited time. You're currently still talking about the matter that we're about to discuss this evening. But let's begin very quickly because of time that we don't have. What's your assessment of the threat of invasion from Donald Trump of America on Nigeria?
Well, I think every Nigerian and anybody who may be listening to us should understand that it's a political statement. It has nothing to do with the security. It's more of economic and political kind of discourse. In reality, Trump have the data and have the information that more Muslims are being killed than number of the Christians. And if America is not a serious Christian state, America doesn't have respect for any religion. It has respect for what it calls human rights, the so-called human rights. Because we have seen how they have supported abuse of human rights in Afghanistan, in Sudan, in Libya, in Ukraine, in Russia, in Nepal, and many other parts of the world, even in Pakistan and Bangladesh and the rest of it. So that statement is just an economic statement and political statement. China have already taken more than 90% of the Nigeria's economy.
Okay.
In terms of imports, 98% of the total number of imports now into Nigeria, in terms of value, in terms of quality, in terms of hierarchy, in terms of quantity, is from China, not from America. So Nigerians are no longer relating with America in terms of economic viability. China is taking over. In terms of mining sites, in terms of mineral resources, Nigeria in its relationship in terms of bilateral relation and multilateral relation, and have signed hundreds and thousands of memorandum of understanding as far as business context is concerned.
Okay.
The issues of conflict between Russia and the Ukraine, as well as the transit, the movement through the ocean. The Russia-Ukraine war have made it difficult for many mineral resources that that America is exploring from some of those regions, some of those locations, and even from Russia. So now it doesn't have access to those things.
Okay.
And those things are available in terms of uranium, in terms of gold, in terms of lithium, and many other mineral resources that are in abundance in Nigeria. China was also having a kind of trade by barter between France and China, and America, I mean. So now there is a conflicting interest between America and Russia, between France and Russia in the Francophone nations, especially that of Mali, Senegal, Burkina Faso, Niger, and so on and so forth. So it is now becoming difficult for America. So now Donald Trump is now looking for a way to create chaos in order to create divide and rule in Nigeria, whereby Christians will start killing Muslims and Muslims will start killing Christians. And the American manufacturing company that are manufacturing arms and ammunition will now be taking Nigeria as a siege and will be taking advantage of Nigeria to be purchasing, to be selling its arms as a base. And at the same time, to use the neighborhood of Nigeria to encourage them to make sure that they are buying arms so that Nigerians will not get into their country and create internal chaos. So, but it is very clear. Now, China and other countries has responded, and they have won American government. They have won Trump, that by so doing, by attempting to interfere into internal issues of Nigeria, he will take himself into a crisis that he cannot manage. And at the same time, it is becoming so open and so clear and so glaring that Donald Trump is working hard to take advantage of promoting and diverting the attention of the world from the genocide in Israel, in the Lebanon, Palestine, and other areas where America have been financing and supporting and providing all the necessary support to America, to Israeli, in order to kill more of Palestinians and the rest of it, so that attention will be diverted into Africa, Nigeria, and other places where America will create a more war, internal crisis, internal conflict, interreligious conflict, ethno-religious, communal conflicts, community conflicts, and so on and so forth, so that they can take advantage and continue doing their activity.
Dr. Ghetso, I have heard your submission, but my question to you, my next question to you would be, what would be the implication should America come through with what they have said in terms of the threat of invasion? What could be the implication for the sub-Saharan African region?
Well, if at all America could have tried, could have make attempt, not only even to conduct the invasion. If they can make attempt, I want to tell you that you have heard what Niger said. Neighborhood is more important. If America tried to interfere or to invade Nigeria, Niger is going to go against American government. And I want to tell you, the same thing will happen with Cameroon.
Is that not
the same thing will happen with Ghana.
Is that
the same
not
thing will happen with all the neighboring countries,
Dr. Ghetso,
and the rest of it.
Dr. Ghetso, exactly my point. What does that mean? What is the meaning of, because that is looking like a regional destabilization, not just a Nigerian affair anymore. The entire West African region. That's what we're looking at now. What is the meaning of that implication? What does it mean?
Well, what it means is a kind of indirect rule. Colonization and its allies are coming to recolonize Africa, especially the West Africa, where you have thousands and hundreds of mineral resources and other economic and political activities, as far as the international politics and the bilateral relation and multinational relation is concerned.
So essentially, the economy of the sub-region would come to a halt completely.
That will give an opportunity for the economy of the region to kind of grow faster, because those other allies, other friends of Africa, other friends of West Africa, those who have economic and political interests, especially China, Russia, and the rest of them, will fight America back. So it will be an adventure for West Africa, and it will be for West African governments, but it will be a great disadvantage to the masses of West Africa, because many of them will be killed in the process of those fights. You know, it says that when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. So definitely it is going to be at the receiving end of the common man, the masses at the down level.
Let's take this further. I know that you have to go any moment now, but before you go, let me just ask this question. I know I dragged you out of a very important conference that you're having today. But my question is, how should the Nigerian government react? Yes, we have heard that the president will likely meet with Donald Trump sometime soon. But what should be the appropriate reaction?
Well, I think the body language used by Tinubu administration was an excellent one. Keeping mute, remaining quiet, and responding slightly. I wouldn't have been, if I would have been around the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I will discourage him for going to the US.
Okay.
And I will ask the US envoy to leave Nigeria within few days, until and unless that issue is discussed.
Why would you do that?
Because Nigeria is a sovereign state. So that for America and for Donald Trump and Americans and any other power nations to know that Nigeria is a sovereign state, and Nigeria cannot be tested that way.
Is that not indirectly challenging the powers of the American president?
It's not the issue of challenging the power. It's re-emphasizing and repositioning and restating that Nigeria is a sovereign state. What's the power of the America? What's our business? It doesn't have anything to do with that. We are already a regional power. And Nigeria is a regional power in Africa, not only in West Africa. Nigeria is a regional power as far as economy and political position is concerned. So Nigeria, you have seen that China, Russia, Niger, and other Nigerian allies will come around and will definitely work against the US government. So to be honest and sincere, it will have been a big disgrace to American government. Really, if I were around the president, I will not advise the president to go to US.
Why have we failed?
I will ask the envoy. I will ask the American envoy in Nigeria to leave immediately.
Why have
within 24 hours?
Dr. Ghetso, why have we failed to end insecurity in Nigeria, especially terrorism? Why?
Because of several reasons and many others. Corruption, negligence, sabotage, recruitment, training, promotion, posting, and number 5, inability to hold some people accountable that have been given responsibility.
So we don't have the capacity to solve our own security problem or insecurity problem. We do not have that capacity.
We do. I think in the first thing I said, sabotage and negligence. We Nigerians and we in Nigeria, we are the ones sabotaging ourselves and neglecting our responsibility.
But the thing is, we have not been able to do this for 20 years. That's why I ask, do we have the capacity to solve it? If we've not been able to... hold on, Dr. Ghetso. If we have not been able to fish out the saboteurs, end corruption, do what we need to do to end insecurity for 20 years, to me, it's simple. The answer is simple. We can't solve our problem.
Not really. I can't disagree with you. We know the saboteurs. We know the kidnappers, the bandits, the IFOP, everybody that is committing crisis against Nigerian state. Nigerian government knows who he is. But because of the internal sabotage, because of the negligence, because of not having a serious and responsible government, because of the mess in the judiciary, because we have corrupt mind, because we believe the only corrupt person is if the person doesn't belong to our religion, or doesn't belong to our region, or doesn't belong to your political cycle, or doesn't belong to probably your local government or state. The person is qualified in Nigeria as a corrupt person only if you are not in the same religion, you are not in the same tribe, you are not from the same state, you are not from the same region, you are not from the same political bloc, and so on and so forth. Thank you.
Dr. Ghetso, I have to let you go now. But finally, what happened to the terrorist financier list that was sent to Nigerian government? Do you know?
Well, that can be a political statement because that list have not been published to anybody. So nobody saw it. So we are still asking who really have that access to that list. And is there any sincerity and honesty in respect to having the list?
Do you think there is a list?
That's the question you ask yourself.
Do you think there's a list?
Well, we have heard that there is the list, but why is the list? The list should have been made public. We have been asking the relevant authorities to provide us with that list. Neither the DSS, nor the police, No any other intelligence provided public with that list. So which means there is a hidden lies somewhere. And there is a deceitful. There is a deceit. There is a cheat.
Does that mean the Nigerian state is complicit in all of this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are compromising. And as far as we continue to compromise, we will continue to see failures. We will continue to see the challenges. That's the truth about it.
What's your own solution? How would you profile? What solution would you profile before you go?
To come back to the line we derail from. The only issue is we derail from the line. Let's come back to it. Simple.
What line was that?
Nigeria have the capacity to fix everything.
What line are you referring to, Dr. Ghetso?
Our senses. It is you. It is I. It is them. It is everybody in the country. Everybody is contributing. And until and unless everybody is ready to return back to the right line that we were put through by our parents and co-parents, that is when Nigeria will be fixed. Otherwise, we'll continue to remain in the crisis and will create and often more dangers and more havoc than what we have. Thank you.
We have lost our morals. We have lost our values. Dr. Ghetso, thank you so much for joining me today on the show. I had to drag him out of the ECOWAS Parliament Conference to have this conversation with us today. An interesting short interview. Okay, now, let's go now. Have a conversation with you and how you are going to react to what you have just heard from Dr. Yahuza Ghetso, a security and intelligence expert. It's 5:22 from our studios right now. Please make it short, straight to the point. Before we go to break, I'll take one or two calls, and then when we return, we'll open up the full telephone lines to have a conversation with you. Let's jump on this one. Let's see who is here. Good evening to you. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please.
Emmanuel from Lagos.
Welcome, Emmanuel.
Now, I don't understand what that man. I don't know, my opinion. I don't see sincerity in what he's saying. You were asking him if he had the capacity to manage this situation. And he was giving you reasons why we don't have the capacity. We are corrupt, we are this, we are that. And the next thing he will say is that, okay, he said, we are not, he was just putting blame on the people, saying we. Am I a politician? Am I saddled with the responsibility of providing security? Then he said more Muslims are being killed. I don't understand where he got his facts. I don't like his assertions. Thank you.
Thank you for calling me. Thank you for calling me. Eligwe Cletus on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube says Nigeria is a great country, sir. That is what Eligwe said. Chijoke says it's Christians, or are Christians rather, not being killed. Nigeria, Oga. I think that was Jonas, because I don't understand, how you put your sentence here. Let me take. Okay, I can. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
That place you are is quite noisy. I can't speak with you. You shouldn't have called in the first place. Please get a quiet place and call me from there, okay? I have other callers that are lining up already. Good evening to you.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah, God bless you. You are doing a fantastic job. Yes, my name is Barrister Peter Oko.
You're welcome.
And I'm calling from Mende, Maryland.
Okay.
Here in Lagos.
Quickly, please.
Yes, Mr. Sheriff, I've listened to your discussion with your guest,
I have 30 seconds left. I have 30 seconds left. Because of the break.
What's his name?
I think you should call me back, sir. We need to head out now for a quick break, yeah? Please do call me back. Please, when you call, please go straight to the point, please. I beg of you. Let's go to break now, Lagos. I'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Hey there, moms and dads. Did you know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet? Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies near you.
This is what goodness tastes like. Golden caramel, creamy buttermint, and rich coffee. There's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
Cadbury caramel, Cadbury coffee, Cadbury buttermint. Sweet, smooth, and full of flavor. Whether you're chilling at home or on the move, there's a Cadbury candy for every mood.
Yeah, there's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
Hey, Omo, see package. This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir, that's me. I full.
Huh? Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand. The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
What does it really mean to live limitless? It's a sojourn in Gombe leading a procedure in Lagos. It's SMEs showing up every day, pushing through the odds. It's students in remote towns streaming global lectures in real time. It's you making big moves in London while chilling by the pool in Abeokuta. It's power, it's freedom, it's mounting a router outside and connecting it inside for super fast internet. It's Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Enjoy unlimited data for limitless living with Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to get yours. Airtel.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Bro, have you heard?
What?
The Fanta and Sprite are now available in 60cl plastic bottles. And it's for the same price. 500 naira.
Omo, bring me 2 bottles. 1 Fanta for me, 1 Sprite for my friend. 60cl plastic bottle, right?
You heard right. Fanta and Sprite are now available in 60cl plastic bottles for the same price of 500 naira. That's 20% more Fanta and Sprite for free. Grab the new 60cl bottle today. Enjoy extra refreshment.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at Emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
You don't just vibe to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot?
Hit me.
Then go for Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavored, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh?
Smooth.
Then get your Mini Me Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh king. Maybe you like to party.
Giggy.
Then you need to have a taste of Mini Me Noodles Patty Jollof flavor. Party starter. Or you could be a foodie.
That's it.
Then you'll love Mini Me Noodles sloppy chicken flavor, the foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini Me Noodles. Slop life.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie. So good together.
We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement? Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center. So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now. They can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will they want to see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Big Hard Facts here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Before the break, we had a very fast-paced interview with Yahuza Ghetso, an intelligence expert who spoke to us about a few things concerning the Donald Trump's invasion threat to Nigeria. Yes, I know that you've got your own feedback on that. John Mark Innocent on Facebook says, Sheriff, this your guess is far from the reality. Calling Nigeria a giant when we're still struggling politically, economically, and so on. Your guest doesn't understand Nigeria, or maybe he's an APC stalwart. That's John Mark Innocent who dropped that on our live stream on Facebook. John Mark, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Appreciate it. I have another one here that says, Mazi Daniel Wanko Agu from Matogun says, with advisors like your guest, no president will ever perform well. Nigeria Info is bigger than this man. Imagine saying that Niger would come to our aid against America. How does a man with this mindset represent us in ECOWAS? Oh, well. Sometimes geopolitics is not how you see it. Geopolitics is very complex. It's a complex issue, actually. It's not a straightforward thing like the way you look at it. It's not that straightforward. Let's go take some feedback via the social. Let's start with the telephone. We'll take a few calls and we'll come back and take all these comments that I'm seeing here on my screen. I'll try and take them Can I take comments on my TikTok live? Let me see. Maybe I would squeeze a few in. All right, 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993 for the male only callers. The female callers can try 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190 for the ladies and the ladies only. WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. For my callers who are in the diaspora, please, you can call the WhatsApp number. If you're not in the diaspora, don't call the WhatsApp number. Okay, please do not. It's exclusively for those who are not in the country to be able to call in and share their thoughts. The number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Let's begin. Please make it 60 seconds, okay? Thank you. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Sheriff Quadry. You're on to Felix from Ikuru. Sheriff, that your guest is relieved of current situation. Is sentimentally naive of the situation on ground. How can you compare the whole world forces telling us that Niger will counteract whatever force is coming into? That is fallacy. And he's also telling you the ignorance of biased reasoning and scientific coordination. I personally disagree with him that he's not understanding the reality on ground.
Okay.
Look, Donald Trump is not coming to invade Nigeria with full force. He wants to use the scientific innovation guided by the satellite.
He told you.
Eliminate trespassers.
He told you.
I'm disappointed. I think he's having a scientific diarrhea in his mental.
Come on, be going. You don't have to be rude. If you don't agree with somebody, don't agree with that person. And if you have the benefit, the privilege of speaking on the radio, you should make good use of it. If you don't agree, you don't agree. And then tell us why you don't agree. Don't try and be very uncouth on the radio. It doesn't make you smart at all. It doesn't make you any smarter than the person that you're trying to talk down on. Good evening to you. Yes, please.
This is Joy.
Welcome, Joy.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I don't even know where to start. I don't want to talk to you to all this. You're talking about this Trump issue.
Yeah.
But the person you brought in, my God, I don't know. His conspiracy is so flawed. Like, I don't get it. You're saying it's as if he has some kind of hatred for the West, for the U.S. and Donald Trump. The way he's even talking, I don't understand. What are we talking about here? Nigerians are being killed. For how many years now? You're asking him if we have the capacity. He's been marolling everywhere. What have we done? We have bought Tucano jets. We have bought so many equipment, intelligence, yet we are unable to do anything. It's talking about sabotage. Of course, we know we have sabotage in the government. We know that. But nothing is happening. Nigerians are being killed, massacred on daily basis. And these APC governments have something, they don't like reporting the way it is happening. You need to hear from the people staying in those places.
Thank you.
They will tell you people that are dying.
Thank you.
And they're coming to tell the things they're saying.
Thank you, Joy.
Man, it's because he has a place he's going to. He would have just waited and listened to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for calling. Appreciate Nigeria Info. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Am I on to Mr. Sheriff?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about Mr. Disu?
You're on to Sheriff alone.
Okay. Well done. My name is Barrister Peter Oko, and I'm calling from Mende, Maryland. Yes. I listened to your discussion with your guest.
Okay.
With the rapt attention. And,
okay, sir.
Yes. I really found some of his input to be troublesome. You see, Mr. Sheriff.
Sir.
Yes. the situation we find ourselves now as a nation is very, very worrisome.
Okay.
We have to decide if we want to live among the Committee of Nations.
Do you think we're capable of solving our insecurity problem, or we need external help?
Yes, Mr. Sheriff.
Sir?
That's a very good question. The problem is that internally, we don't have the capacity. We lack the sincerity and the physicality of purpose.
Sincerity of purpose.
Yes,
Okay.
we are not sincere with ourselves because there is no way anybody can convince me that in a sovereign state like Nigeria, that Boko Haram and all terrorists will be operating with impunity, killing our citizens with reckless abandon, and the government is incapable of making them. You know, they lack sincerity and they are not accountable. All the security money they gave both the presidency and the state governors, what are they doing with it? What is the result?
If we had a sincere government, are we going to be able to solve our security problem?
Yes, if we have a sincere government, Mr. Sherif, we can solve the problem. The problem, we need sincerity at the top echelon of the government.
All right.
The people we are playing politics as usual.
All right.
This
Thank you.
of defections.
Thank you,
from
sir.
one party to the other.
Thank you.
That is not democracy.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling me. I appreciate it. Let me bring a colleague of mine on the air. Yoma is here. She's got an information for us. Yoma, hi.
Yes, hi, Mr. Sheriff. So I want to just talk to you about how to fly Emirates today. So in case you're planning a trip soon, maybe you're heading to a celebration or meeting a new member of the family, you know it's always a special time to reunite with loved ones. And what can make the whole experience even more special is when the journey is remarkable. So that is exactly where Emirates comes in and has got you covered. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy total comfort as you fly with up to 6,500 entertainment channels. So trust me, you will never even get bored at all because we have the latest Hollywood hits, your favorite shows, comedies, live sports on board. It's all there for you. So if you're ever traveling with kids, don't worry, they will have their own movie channels to watch, over 250 of them, so they can choose whatever cartoon will make them happy. And while they're happy and playing on their own, you can now enjoy your delicious multi-course meal inspired by global flavors served with your favorite drinks. So if you are planning to pack some thoughtful gifts to pass on when you arrive, Emirates generous baggage allowance makes packing very, very easy. So you already know that you are getting a lot from Emirates economy. You are getting a whole lot. You know that Emirates has got you covered. Emirates has got your back, and that is why they are bringing all of these packages together just for you. So fly from Lagos to over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, UK, US, whatever country you want to go for that you've been planning and dreaming all about and inspiring to be there. Just go to emirates.com today to book now. Go there, check on the flights available, the time and the date you want to go, and just book your flights. Make sure to book Emirates, www.emirates.com. That is the website for you to book. That is what we are going to be using, okay? We're going to be, catching flights, and we're going to be catching Emirates flights, okay? So go to emirates.com now to book and make your journey very amazing.
Thank you. Let's proceed with our conversation. Many thanks to my last caller. He had called earlier, but because we were about to go off on a break, we couldn't take his call. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the call. Appreciate it. I really appreciate your time. Okay, now it's 5:44 from our clock here. I'm going to head back to Look, I have loads and tons of messages here. Victor Jimmy Adeife on our live stream on YouTube says, in my opinion, the doctor is contradicting himself. If we can't solve our insecurity problem for 20 years, then we don't have the capacity to do it. The USA are trying to help us. So what's the issue? Okay, that's Victor on YouTube who dropped that here. All right, Daniel Obiajiru, I see your comment. Adekoya, I see your comment as well. Thank you guys for your contribution. Appreciate it. What's this thing on my screen? Tunde, what's this thing on the live stream? Okay, it's better now. It's better now. Let me take this comment on Alamide Oshidele on Facebook. Says there is no time for beating around the bush. Alamide, thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. Okay, Ligwe Cletus, thank you also for sharing your thought. Appreciate it. Okay, now let me go back to I think I've taken that silence. I've taken 1,000 comments because I had to, breeze through a couple and take the ones that I can take. And just mention names that I can mention. Good evening, sir. Yes, please.
Yeah, my name is Samuel calling from the Netherlands.
Welcome.
You are asking a question whether Nigeria has the power.
I can't hear you. Your network is not clear.
Can you hear me now?
It's your network, but let's try again. Let's try.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Go on, please. Let's try.
You asked that whether Nigeria can solve their own problem. Sharif, we have leaders who should know the importance of security. Rather, we should know we have a president who was a retired general who ruled this country as a military man, come back to rule this country as a civilian. But choose, if anyone should know the importance of security, President Buhari should be number one to know. Among all the president will have from he over Buhari and Obasanjo, but he choose to pardon terrorists. Here in Nigeria, somebody like Sheikh Gumi is a retired captain in Nigerian army, somebody that understands the importance of security. This man was deported from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is not a Christian country. It's a Muslim country because of his activity with terrorists in Nigeria. But that man is moving here in Nigeria freely and is being celebrated here, even called Islamic scholar. He is being even celebrated here as a cleric. So Nigeria, we are not ready to fight insecurity. So we, the people in Nigeria, we have been crying and thank God. God has come and sent Donald Trump.
God sent Donald Trump. Okay.
When people are talking of resources, they want to recolonize this thing. Okay, the resources that you have been managing for over how many years? What is my benefit? Rather, my people are being killed on daily basis. 200 and something people were killed in Benue.
Thank you.
Was
Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
Our Nigerian talk about
my good friend.
So
thank
when
you.
We are because of resources, you have been managing these resources for years. What have we achieved with it?
Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. I'm going to take another call. Good evening to you.
Hi, Mr. Sheriff.
Hello.
I don't know why your guest is just being economically managing the truth in discuss with him this evening.
Okay.
Because I was expecting, I can't really speak for him, but I really don't know why he was not really coming out with the clear position of things. So, Sheriff, we've politicized insurgency in Nigeria for over how many years? Yes, our people are dying unwantedly in the hands of insurgents and terrorists on a daily basis. As much as I as much as I abhor the US interfering in our business, I think if their intervention will juggle our memories and make our government or the government of the day sit properly, I think it's a welcome development. Because you are saying some people are of the notion that they are coming here to siphon or to put their mind or hands into our commonwealth, into the crude oil and everything. Crude oil, what has it benefited us as Nigerians? I'm not saying to come and, siphon, but then what has it benefited us as Nigerians? If they are coming, is for us to set our heads straight and sit up against insurgency so that people will stop dying unwantedly in this country. Let them come and do the needful. Good evening.
Please, so. It is you. Let me take this message here. What's your name? No name. Oh, Victory. Victory from Ojo says, this your guest shows more of why Niger is in this position. Listen to what he's saying. He even said that if he has the power to advise the president, he will tell him to give U.S. ambassador or embassy 24 hours to pack and go. Wow, 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 wow. This is more reason why we can't solve the problem ourselves. Our leaders all are like him. So the U.S. should please come on time. That's all we need. Okay. Please try and be putting, punctuation marks. It helps in going through your messages, please. Thank you. Lan is in VI, and Lan says, let's start from here. I don't know why we are like this in Nigeria. I'm sick and tired of hearing that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. So all these while, you were in Nigeria, a sovereign nation, yet a sovereign nation could not solve the killings of people by Islamist terrorists or sects until an external power is showing interest to curb the killings. The government of the day is shivering. And some scholars in the north are now opening their mouths saying Nigeria is a sovereign nation. The US cannot come in, then solve the killings. I put it to some of these top guys in the north that they're supporting and sponsoring the killings, because I heard any of them talk. You mean you haven't heard? The haven't is missing. You haven't heard any of them talk all this while until a decision was decided. Land from VI. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Chris is in Accra, Ghana, and Chris says, I agree with your caller on the level of response the Tinubu government has taken as regards the Trump threat. You agree with my guest, Abby? Short, measured, and not much comment. I disagree with his position of expelling the U.S. ambassador as an aid-receiving country. We will be the bigger loser. I also agree with Sheriff that we need external help to fight insecurity. That's Chris in Accra. We said it's 5:52. We have to incorporate all our channels of feedback. So I'm going to just take this one here. It's a bit long, though. This is long now. Okay, let's see. Let's take what we can take. I would suggest you don't read. Oh, okay. That's why it's long. He doesn't want me to read it out. Okay, you know what? No, I can read it. I can read it now. So you are saying that you feel the media generally should stop dwelling on Mr. Trump's threat as such a clear and present danger. This is not to say it is not disturbing enough, but dwelling too much on the likelihood of invasion tends to send a signal of panic to the U.S., and our betrayal of our fears may encourage them to seize the moment to take action against us. We must never forget that these people are always listening, and the general trend of commentaries from ordinary Nigerians, most of which are quite sentimental and lack perspective, as well, the needless grandstanding and tough talk by some other analysts may only be unnecessary and unnecessarily aggravating feelings. And I agree with you. I completely agree with you. But you see, as Nigeria Info, as our mandate demands, is to give platform for Nigerians to have a say on topical issues, however inconvenient it may sound or it may be. That is why we're here. Our platform is for people to and you would see that if anybody is going out of line, we bring them back, to reality, because we know that some matters, some conversations can quite be emotional, and like you have said, sometimes people don't have the 360 perspective on some of these matters. So I totally agree with you that sometimes there are some issues that can be sensitive, that can even expose the country to some other issues that had not been discussed. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I would go through, it's quite lengthy. I would go through your I quite agree with what you have said. I completely agree with what you said. Well, thank you everybody for being a part of the show today. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow, this weekend is Anambra election, right? We have been trying, myself and my news team, we have been trying to get Anambra politicians from the ADC, PDP, APC, APGA to come on the show tomorrow, and they have been dribbling us. but we'll continue to try. Hopefully, we'll be able to get one or two of them to come in tomorrow and have a conversation with us. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I am Sheriff Quadry. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Bye for now.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.